We're joined here today with Robby Andrews, formerly of the University of Virginia, and here to announce that he will be foregoing his eligibility at Virginia, which we knew, but now trying his hand at the professional side of things and making the jump to the professional scene. So, Robby, welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me here, Ryan. So I'm no longer with the University of Virginia. I'm going to give pro running a chance. I liked it in college and high school, so why not try and pursue that after college? I'm going to stick with my coach, Jason Vigilante, and Alan Webb for the time being. We got a good little thing going here, and figure why not keep it going. And my agent's going to be Ray Flynn of Flynn Sports Management, and it's going to be an exciting time for us here next couple of weeks, next couple of months.
Awesome. Well, let's go through a few questions here about the decision. First off, why the decision to try the professional ranks?
Yeah, once Vidge left, is kind of unsettling, and I didn't totally know what to do. And this is at the end of November now, and I was feeling great and during the cross country season, and my coach left. I didn't know what to do. And I didn't want to go into the world of professional running yet, so I wanted to keep my scholarship and everything here at University of Virginia. And I tried to make it work for a couple weeks, and I just didn't think I was going to be able to achieve the things I wanted to with my situation here. And after talking with my parents and people I really care about, we decided that it'd be the best to stick with what works. Vidge and I, we had a great run from 2.5 years, and I don't see any reason why I should change that. And I'm really excited. Now I have only running to focus on right now. I'm doing well in school, and I'm not too concerned about falling behind or anything. But I'm gonna finish up my semester and just try and get over to Europe a bunch over the summer and just give it a chance. I'm totally new to this, but I'm really excited about from what I've learned the past couple of weeks.
So, obviously leaving college, it changes kind of your focus and some goals. Was the Olympic trials a big decision for deciding to leave?
Yeah, that was that was the main goal ever since last June. I had such a bitter taste in my mouth after that race. I couldn't believe how poorly I ran, and ever since I started training in the summer for that, I was like, that's the goal of this whole year, is the Olympic trials, and to do the best I can, do whatever I can to make that team. And that's what I'm here to do. I don't want to mess around anymore. This is something I really feel passionate about, and I don't want to take any chances on. I don't want to be fourth. I don't want to be ninth in the prelim, in the semis, and I don't want to be fourth in the final. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to make that team.
So I want to rewind over these past 3+ months, and you mentioned how it was a tough time when Vidge left at UVA, and there was that transition. At what point did the idea of going pro set in that it may be a reality, and what didn't work that you said made you think that way?
Yeah, it was kind of my first initial response back in November. I was like, well, I got to stay with my coach. That's what I got to do. He's the one with the plan. I don't know what I'm doing. I pretty much show up to practice every day, and he's like, yeah, go do this, go do that. And I'm like, okay, and it works. I really feel strongly about getting an education, and I wanted it to work at school to the best it could. But over the first couple of weeks, I wasn't really even training that much. But then after I started getting into it, and I realized, my goal isn't to be an NCAA champion again. It's to be an Olympic trials champion. So I don't know if what I was doing here was going to be able to help me achieve that goal. And I really wanted. That's the only thing I care about right now. It's tough to say that, but it's true. It's great racing against Charles Jock and Kaz Loxton and Elijah Greer. But for right now, I'd rather win against them in the Olympic trials. It was really tough getting last in that final at USA's, and to see Charles go on to the world team, and this is what I wanted to do, and I didn't feel like I was going to be able to do it with what was going on at school, and I feel like Vij is the guy that can help me accomplish what I want, and this is what we're going to do.
Okay. When going through the process, who did you lean on most for advice?
Oh, definitely my dad and my mom. Pretty much my sister. Yeah, we're pretty close, and just especially over the last week, we grew so much as a family, and I respect all their opinions so much, and that I pretty much don't do anything without consulting with them first. And my dad coached me in high school, and I was lucky enough to have Vij, being able to talk with my dad throughout my first 2 years, and I can't really see whatever I'm doing without my family being involved, and this is just another step. Now my dad can really tell me what's going on. He can be like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. You should do that. So it's definitely my family, I would say, is what I've been relying on the most.
What was the best piece of advice they gave to you?
Just if you like what you're doing, stick with it. They could see I wasn't extremely happy with what was going on, and when I came home for spring break, I was really like, something's got to change, and they're like, all right, let's give it a try then, because.
And that was just this past week, right? Spring break.
That was just this past week. So I had a whole week home with them, and it was great. Chicken parm almost every night.
What was the final factor this past week that really pushed you over the edge, saying, hey, I really want to make this jump to the next level and not be in the college ranks? It honestly was. I watched the USA's race from last year, and just seeing how the race played out, and I can see myself in the race, but not when I was actually running it, though, because I was so far back you couldn't even see me. But I was just like, man, that was really rough. That was a tough pill to swallow. I know I was hurt and everything prior in the year, but that was the race I wanted to run my best, and I pretty much ran my worst in that race. And I was like, I don't want that to happen again. This is an Olympic year. It's time to make things happen. And I was like, I gotta do whatever it takes. And if that entails professional running, then let's do it. What's the reception been like from your friends and your teammates at UVA? How's that been?
It's been really tough to it was tough leaving my teammates. I mean, the fall we were training really well. We weren't racing well, but we were training well. And I mean, they're my best friends here, and I live with them, and I see them every day, and it's tough leaving them behind. But they I think for the most part they all understand. They realize that I have bigger aspirations than the NCAAs this year, and they respect that. So I'm really thankful to have such understanding teammates and such great friends, more than teammates even, that they can respect my my endeavors and stuff. So I couldn't I love it here. I can't see myself being anywhere else, but I mean these are my friends, and they really care about me, and I really care about them. So I'm glad everyone's still on the same page here.
Now, you kind of answered this. You said, I don't really have the goal anymore of winning an NCAA title. Because I was kind of going to ask, do you feel like you have any unfinished business? But maybe, do you feel like you're making any difficult sacrifices with this change?
I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, I'm kind of trading 30 guys for one American record holder as far as training partners go. I mean, Alan's a great guy, and we really get along well. But as far as sacrifices, it's just going to be really seeing my teammates every day. But I mean, I still see them off the track and stuff. So I don't see a whole lot of sacrifice here. Maybe a little more risk than sacrifice. Like, what if the whole running thing doesn't work out? Then I'll know what's going on. But in my mind, I'm in such a good state right now that I can't see it not working out. And I'm just totally positive, looking forward. I don't regret anything, and I don't feel like I have any unfinished business, like you were saying. would have been nice to go to indoors one more time than just my first year, but that's about it. You know, I'm pretty content with my college career.
You mentioned signing with Ray Flynn. That's obviously a step in this process. And with everything happening so quick this past week, like when did you start looking at the agents and just what was the most difficult part of choosing one?
Man, the agents they were all great people, and you know I really respect all the people I talked with, and I didn't feel like I could have made a wrong decision, and a lot of phone calls I made weren't the ones people wanted to hear, and you know I wish I could have more than one agent, but you know Ray and I we clicked on a different level, and I just feel the most comfortable with him, and that's all really. And my family they liked everyone too. It was hysterical at some of the meetings. The questions my mom and sisters are asking, but it was a total family effort. And
any good questions you could share?
Oh man, my sister asked how much stuff she can get. And I was like, I'm going to focus on how much I can get, and then I'll see what I can work out for you. And she asked if she can be in any of the magazines for the modeling, the sportswear and stuff. So she's funny.
She's got her sights set high too.
Yeah. She's using me as a stepping stone over here.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, you know, I'm sure that one of the next steps for you guys will be looking for a sponsor. You know, what's the initial thoughts with that? Just any talks you had, what you're looking for, and hopefully finding someone to represent.
I have no idea. You know, I haven't really given it a whole lot of thought. I'm really excited about just the idea of being a sponsored athlete to run. You know, in my mind, that's such a big honor. And you know, it's funny in this latest track and field news, they did the 1500 preview, and you see everyone is in a Nike uniform. It's crazy what Nike's done for the sport, and you know, it'd be unbelievable to be able to run for someone like a company such as Nike. But you know, I don't really want to limit myself to just one company. You know, I feel like if I can be successful with whatever company chooses to sponsor me, and you know, it's just pretty cool to even think about that. But you know, it'd be a huge honor even if they consider me. So I'm pretty excited, looking forward.
Yeah, do you feel like it would have to be you'd be more successful with one or the other, or if that plays into a factor at all?
I don't know. I mean, Jenny Simpson just won a world title with New Balance. You know, there's I don't know too much about that industry. I'll let Ray handle that. But I mean, I think it's just the coolest thing in the world to be a sponsored athlete.
Cool. Well, Robby, we appreciate you taking the time to chat with us about this, and you know, I'm sure it was a tough decision and a crazy past couple months. So we're looking forward to see what the spring brings for you guys, and go from there. Yeah,
definitely. I'm pretty excited myself. You know, Coach Vidge and I, we've been talking a lot now that I'm allowed to talk to him, and you know, just looking back, you know, him and Amy, they've been so great to me, and you know, I really appreciate everything they've done for me. And you know, I've got a wonderful girlfriend here. She's been really great to me as well. And I'm just so thankful for all the support I've been given. And especially people like Flow Track, you know, giving me the time of day over here. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Robby. We'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot.